another Street Fighter 2 figure from Jada. This is going to be Vega now, another, I guess, bad guy. I mean, he was further along, kind of a boss if you look at it in the original context. Now we have the same packaging again, where it's the arcade game. This one has a ton of accessories. He's going to have alternate faces because he's going to have the mask on and mask off. He's going to have his claw. He just looks really nice. I think there's even a cloth goods aspect to this one. So again, character selection on the back, and on the front, you have that arcade style packaging, but let's just get right into it. All right, so we have our Vega here. Very nice figure. He's got this soft goods on the side here. You get to see his braid. You can see his blade attached to his hand. He's got all the hallmarks of Vega, essentially, the tattoo wrapping all the way around him. The snake there, you can see that in the front. Same articulation we see in all the figures with that cross body shoulder joint here, in addition to the bicep and the elbows and the wrists. And then this body articulation, look at that double ab on this one. And then the head, and then he's got all the leg articulation as well. So these things are super articulated, so you get a lot of really cool poses out of them. Now he's got a ton of accessories, so the biggest one is the alternate head, where you could have the mask on Vega, which is the cool Vega. He needs to have his mask on. He has a slashing effect that you could connect with these here. I think it goes this way. So, and then you got to get each one in there. So then you could have that whoosh, like he just slashed past you that way here. So that's a fun little additional effect. Now you have some alternate hands as well. So I'll show you how these are going to work. So we have both of the hands come out. So the claw can come off, and you could have his wrist on there. We'll take this other one off too. So you have some options now with these alternate hands. Just twist this one in. Always twist. I find it's better than just trying to pull and push things in. So it's got a nice little grip. So if you wanted to, he could do a face mask. So you could hold this and sort of have it like he's putting it on kind of thing. You have the claw here, so you could have it like he's trying to put the claw on the wrist. I guess you could technically just kind of take the wrist off and put this on there, but then why would you need this other hand with the claw attached? It's just kind of odd that they went with the additional claw off, but if you wanted to get this kind of like I'm putting the claw on kind of pose, you could do that too. So he's got these tiger hands in addition to his other hands, and then he has that alternate face. So I think that's a nice mix, that little mark on there too. So it's a nice mix of things that you could do here if you wanted to do claw or mask off Vega and then had the claw on still. Yeah, I wonder if you guys had a weapon used in combat in the game, as I recall. So he has his claw, and then he has his mask if you wanted to hold that off to the side here with his open hand. I think it's a little easier to do that than it is to do it with the fist hand. So you can have the mask and then the claw. So some nice options you get with this. Again, the box is much smaller here than we saw with Sagat, than we saw with Blanca, but it's still going to be the same price. They're all the same price, which is really great about it. But they give you this nice soft goods here, and I think it's got a wire in it, so you could bend it a little, you see? So if you wanted it to go behind him, or if you just wanted it to stay at the side. So that's nice, the option with the soft goods with the wire. We saw that with Bison and his cape, so that was a nice addition there from that version of it. And then of course I like him with the mask on. I feel like that is Vega for me, is not having the face, just seeing this like faceless foe that you're coming up against. I do like the slash effect. I think that's fun. Everyone's kind of has like an energy effect, so this is kind of a nice coming across the body slash effect there. So that's a nice addition for that. But how does he compare in size? Let's go. We get Blanca from last time. I'll take him over here so you can see a little bit of how they stack up next to each other. So again, they're all different body shapes and sizes. They're appropriate for their character, and they come with their own unique little features for that. But this one again is very well designed. He's got all that hallmarks of Vega. I like how they have, I think, look, the braid even articulates. So if you want it down here, you can do that. So you have the option, or if you want it over the shoulder. So articulating braid, that's a new one. So you have some options here with Vega. So I think they did a great job on this one. You're going to love it. I feel like we got most of the core characters now. Maybe, I don't think I've seen E Honda. He might be out. I got to go check that. but we get most of the core characters, and they're adding all the other ones from the expanded versions of Street Fighter 2 now. You just saw that Akuma and Balrog announcement, so those will be available at some point, I think either later this year or early next year. So we're getting pretty deep in the roster. I mean, if you've gotten the ones from SDCC exclusives, you got like Evil Ken, Evil Ryu. They had Cammy and alternate versions of Cammy and Bison as well. So there's a lot out there, so you can really build out your roster. But this is our Street Fighter 2 Vega. Got right to the point today with Vega, pun intended, 3 points. 3 points. It's cool he has the soft goods here. I like his energy effect, and then I like the fact that you can change the head without having to like worry about maneuvering this mask over there. But then you also get the maskless version. You also get the blade off. You get the alternate hands. So you kind of got everything you would need to pose Vega in an assortment of ways. And I think he just looks really cool. They got the tall socks. They got everything about Vega here. And as always, in the background of the character set, it's always the unique stage there. So you have his little cage match area that he was fighting in. So they do that with every box. It's the unique stage for that character. So I really appreciate that. Has been consistent. So this is available now, $35. You can pick it up at BBTS if you want, or anywhere else where these are sold. So your roster should be quite extensive at this point. And if you're a Street Fighter 2 fan, you're quite happy that they're getting pretty much every character made. If you saw that mural from 2024 that we covered at SDCC, they kind of had their full product line and the upcoming ones as well. So that is all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow. See you guys next time.